Hey guys, welcome back to Chase and Flavor. Today is Super Bowl Sunday, and when I was thinking of what can we have, what's a Super Bowl item, first thing that came to my mind, absolutely the best thing, right? Chicken wings. We definitely got to do chicken wings today. We're going to do it two different ways. The Super Bowl today is the Tampa Bay Bucks and the Kansas City Chiefs. Being that I'm from Dallas, the team I'm rooting for is the Cowboys, naturally, right? No, I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. But yeah, we're going to do chicken wings two different ways today. That way you have no losers in your household. Let's do it. Alright, so for these chicken wings, it's going to be really simple. Like I said, we're doing two different styles today. We're going to be doing a traditional buffalo hot chicken wing, and then we're going to be doing some barbecue wings using the Sweet Baby Ray's right there. But the first step is we got to get these wings cooked before we apply any of the sauces. We are going to be using the Holy Gospel barbecue rub from Meat Church to go ahead and season these wings up. Normally, I would do them in the smoker to give a really nice smoky flavor to them as well. However, since it is basically with the wind chill negative degrees today, we're not going to be doing anything outside. We're just going to be throwing them in the oven. We got the oven at 400 degrees. We're going to go until these wings go to at least 165 internal temperature. We probably will have it go a little bit further than that, though, because I do want to make them a little bit crispy before we apply any of the sauces. So basically what you're shooting for is at least 165 internal, crispy exterior. So I've got a little pan right here. This is what we're going to be seasoning in, and then I'll show you what we're going to put them on when we get ready to put them in the oven. But just went to Kroger, got a bag of frozen chicken wings, thawed them out, drained it, and now here we go. We got them right here, and these are both the drumettes and the flappers, as I guess some people call them there. It's a 2.5 pound bag, so not a whole lot there, but it is just for me and Heather today. And so we don't need a whole lot of wings. We don't need a mess of them. So we'll go ahead and get this seasoning open. And just give it a good toss on there. We want to get a good amount of seasoning over all these guys. Alright. Move it around a little bit. Turn them over some. It's looking pretty good. We're going to go a little bit more on that there. And this Holy Gospel is just a really good all-purpose barbecue rub. It's going to give a great underlying flavor that's going to really complement both the buffalo sauce and the barbecue sauce when it comes time for that. So that looks pretty good to me. Move that to the side. Just got a little sheet pan, and I do have a wire rack on there. That way you can lift those chicken wings up, keep them off the pan. That way as they're cooking, all that fat drains away, they get nice and crispy. Again, that's what I'm looking for here, is we want a good crispy exterior without having a breaded and fried wing. That's not what we're looking for. We want a nice crispy, what you call like a naked wing basically, right? So we're gonna get all these on here. It's gonna go straight into that oven that I've already got preheated to 400 degrees. And we're gonna let it cook. Just after a while, once it starts looking crispy, we're going to start checking those internal temps, make sure it's at safe eating temperature of at least 165. We don't want to go too far because we don't want to dry it out, but then again, we are going to be adding some good sauces here, so drying out's not a huge worry. Alright, looks like they're all going to fit just right about on time there. Squeeze these guys up a little bit, make a little more room, and there we go. So we get it washed up, we're going to throw this in the oven, and then I'll show you what it looks like once they get nice and crispy, and then we get ready to toss them in that sauce. Alright, so now we've got the wings right here. We were at about 185 to 190 internal. I attempted a bunch of them there. Got a little bit of crispiness going on the outside of that skin. That's what we want to see. It's never going to be ultra crispy like a fried item unless we bread it and fry it, which we're obviously not doing. So what we're going to do is we're going to take part of these, we're going to sauce them up, we're going to put them back on there, then we'll switch bowls, we'll put the barbecue sauce on. It's going to go back into the oven at that point for probably about 5 to 10 minutes. Basically we want the sauce on there to get kind of sticky and really stick to the wing really well, because we don't want these saucy, slippy wings that don't have a good thick sauce on them. So like I said, we're going to go maybe a little more than half of these bad boys for some buffalo sauce there, and then we'll do the rest on the barbecue. All right, I like the look of that. So what we're gonna do, to make it easy, we're just gonna take this top off. We don't need a whole lot of sauce in there, just a good amount. And then we're gonna, normally you like shake it up, toss it with this bowl, so maybe we'll give it a try tossing it and see if we can make a big old mess in the kitchen. Heather's shaking her head saying, no, don't do this. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, make a big old mess. We did it, babe. It's not a mess. We didn't make a mess. So that's pretty good right there. Good and sauced up on all sides. Now we're going to put these back on here. And the best part is you always want more sauce after you get this sauce all sticky and tacky in the oven. You can always add more. I don't need a whole lot of sauce on mine, just a good flavoring. Man, there's a whole lot of flappers on this side. We got a whole lot of actual wings versus drumettes for the buffalo sauce. Okay, there we go. That's looking good. Just a few more in there. Cool. Spread these guys out. And there we go. Set that down. Done with that bowl. Move on to this bowl right here. This is going to be for our barbecue sauce wings. And we're just using one of my favorite barbecue sauces here, Sweet Baby Ray's. And again, we don't need a whole lot of sauce, just a good amount to kind of get a good covering on it. So, squirt some in. That looks good to me right there. So let's toss it around. This might be a little bit easier to toss with some tongs, just because barbecue sauce is a little bit thicker. The Sweet Baby Ray's is a little bit thicker than your buffalo sauce is. Oh man, that smells great already. I love Sweet Baby Ray's. This is, again, one of my favorite barbecue sauces. Yeah, definitely easier to kind of use the tongs to mix it all up. So that looks pretty good. Again, get it back on the rack here. We're going to get this back in that 400-degree oven. Get this sauce nice and tacky, nice and sticky. And then we're going to show you what that looks like. And we're going to do a taste test on both of these flavors and wings and see what we think. A little bit there. Perfect. Back in the oven, and we'll see you shortly. So just a few short minutes later, there we have it. Nice, sticky sauce. Really stuck to those wings well. The buffalo sauce almost kind of really baked on there really nicely, so you're going to get good flavor all around. So let's go ahead and give these bad boys a try. You know, whenever you have your buffalo wings, make sure you want to have a great dipping sauce with it. You know, depending on what flavor you do on the wing itself, kind of just pair it with whatever sauce you think would go with it, whatever you really like to have. When we have buffalo, we have barbecue, I'm thinking ranch immediately. You know, some people like to have a blue cheese dressing with their buffalo. Whatever floats your boat is what you're going to be doing. So we're going to do some ranch with it tonight. But first, I'm going to give it just a plain taste test and let you know what I think right there. All right. You can't go wrong with a classic hot buffalo wing. That is absolutely delicious. We use Frank's Red Hot. Ultra simple, easy to make. Really a hands-off recipe. Just bake it up, toss in some sauce, bake it for a little bit longer. Absolutely good. The spice level is right on. We didn't do a whole lot of sauce on it. It's not a mess. So because we didn't do a whole lot of sauce, we got a good spice level. It's a good medium. I can still taste that spiciness in my mouth, the tang of it. Oh my God, it's delicious. I love it. But we can't neglect these beautiful Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue wings too. Let's get in on this guy. Oh my God. Absolutely delicious. I love all things barbecue. Sweet Baby Ray barbecue sauce, one of my favorite on the market. It's sweet. It's got just a hint of tang. It's so good. I mean, I don't even know how to describe it any more than that. The chicken pulls away perfectly from the bone with one easy bite on both of them. But, wow. Naming a winner on this one, you know, like I said at the beginning, I think really I'm the winner right here. There's not one flavor that I'm going to choose that's better than the other. I'm the winner because I've got me a board full of just absolutely delicious wings. So for your next get-together, your next party, your next Tuesday night, you just want to have some good food by yourself. Chicken wings, ultra simple, So versatile, any flavor you want. Do not sleep on some beautiful chicken wings.